creating pain in the neck. So every single point on the body matters. Now, just like when I touch you here, how you feel that. If you just barely feel something but you're not sure, let me know.
Okay.
Okay, I'm gonna start with your toes.
Sorry, they're a little flirty.
I'm totally okay with that. Any of that feel weird or different?
My big toe on this side.
Okay, does this feel different?
Yeah, it doesn't feel like sensation.
Great, so a lot of what's going on in the toes is going right neurologically up into the brain that's helping, especially when there's a cancer. Does that bother you? Not at all? In here?
No.
So this has a lot to do with the bloodstream here. Better?
Mm-hmm.
Now, if you come in and your back hurts, your neck hurts, everybody can see when you get off the table, you're like, I feel better. With cancer, they're not going to be able to read the blood, but you should be feeling better from it. Any of that?
No, this side was more.
Okay, and here?
Yep.
Better?
Mm-hmm.
In here?
No.
In here?
Yes.
In here?
No.
Better?
Mm-hmm.
That
Yes.
means a little better.
No sensation in my hip was when you press on it, it kind of feels like a pulse or like a radiation, like either down my leg or
A zap.
Yes.
And the zap is gone now.
Yes.
Okay, great. In here?
Yes.
That hurts?
Yes.
So that felt like a zap,
Yes.
and now it's gone?
No zap now.
No zap now. Here?
The top one.
Okay, so these are your hormones. Anytime you have any kind of cancer, obviously the hormone is going to get whacked out. Better?
Yep.
And here?
About my knee.
And better?
Mm-hmm.
In here?
No.
No problem.
Yep.
And here?
And also in here.
And here?
Yes.
Okay, better?
Mm-hmm.
And better?
Yep.
And better?
That one's the.
Okay, when are you scheduled to go back to the doctor and have blood tests or next testing?
week.
This next week? Okay, great. So you're going to get to see a big difference in your scans.
Perfect. I have scans this week.
Beautiful. And now is that better?
Yes. That's.
So it's kind of everywhere.
Yes.
It's the cancer's not in your blood, right?
I mean, no, but it's stage 4, but that's metastatic clear cell carcinoma.
So it's everywhere. I mean, not everywhere, but
Bones,
the
lymphatic
connectors.
system, and major organs.
What if we could send you into NED?
That would be great.
Wouldn't that be fun? It'd be a good day. You came to a healing event for free. And your cancer went away.
That would be great.
Count me in. Okay, better?
Mm-hmm.
Better?
Mm-hmm.
Better?
Mm-hmm.
Beautiful. That hurt?
Mm-hmm.
I don't have to ask, I
Yes.
just do everywhere. Does it feel like magic? How is it? It hurts. I do nothing, seemingly.
And then you press on it again and it doesn't pop in.
Isn't that fun?
It's very weird, but I'm here for it.
Clearly you are. In here.
Yes. The top one. Right there.
Come on in. Better?
Mhm.
In here.
Mhm.
This, we're gonna feel from that shoulder.
Yes.
Does that hurt too?
No.
No, just here?
Yes.
Better?
Mhm.
In here?
Yep.
And what about your fingers? No
No
problem?
sensation.
This is the breast, no problem? Here?
It's, yes. It's
Zapping?
Mhm.
In here?
No.
Better?
Mhm.
Because you have cancer, I'm gonna go into your lymph nodes and check them. This is probably gonna hurt, so I apologize. No?
No, it hurts.
You're so stoic. Usually people jump off the table.
No, I've been through so much pain in the last year that,
You're not.
yeah.
Yeah. And
Yeah,
here?
that hurts.
And here?
Mhm.
Isn't that interesting, our world, we say, oh, that hurts, instead of actually feeling it. All I'm doing is connecting beyond your culture. All of you go to sleep at night and plug your phone into the wall because it's dead. And you wake up in the morning and your phone is charged. And you think nothing of it because your culture told you that's normal, right? You plug your phone in, you pay AT&T once a month, and it charges your phone. I'm plugged into something similar to that, but because your culture hasn't told you it's normal yet, you're kind of like, that's not possible, or what are you doing, or that doesn't work. But when your cancers go away and your hips don't need to be replaced and your lungs feel better and your neck doesn't hurt anymore, you start to actually go, wait, there might be something to this. But think about the first person that had, plugged into electricity. Going, well, that's dumb. You're going to put something into the wall and it's going to help in some way. And then it caught on. My job is to get this to catch on. You're going to let everyone know when your cancer is better or gone. And then everybody that was in the room today goes, holy cow, that actually works. But when you might feel worse tomorrow, let me explain why. When we go to the gym and we have a good workout, the body feels it for the next couple of days. But everybody in our culture is aware of that. Oh my God, my back hurts and my legs hurt, but that's my body getting better from the muscle build. When you have a healing, your body is actually healing for the next couple of days. So your body's going to go through a detox and the blood's going to get cleaned and then the oxygen's going to start flowing. But our culture only understands taking medicine or ignoring or cutting something off. So if you feel a little yucky tomorrow, but much better the next day, it's just the healing process. So I'm just cleaning through all your lymph nodes. Better?
Mhm. I
Better?
could already feel that it was better before you posted it.
Yeah, because you can feel it run through. Isn't that weird? A minute ago, this was weird, and now you're like, wait, I'm in. Direct experience is everything. We're used to a world that teaches us intellectually to believe things because everyone else said so. Instead of actually going and having your own adventure and your own direct experience and saying, wow, I feel better, or I could feel that. Okay, there's something to that. And here, better?
Mhm.
And here?
Yes. Mhm.
Sorry. But you'll be welcome in a minute. The worst.
Oh, yeah, I'm sweaty.
Sweaty happens in Texas.
I'm natural deodorant, so I was keep it from sweating.
I don't think we should not sweat.
Yeah.
Sweating is like an air conditioning system in us. It's
Yeah.
detoxing us. Yeah. What if we cared more about our bodies than the way we looked? Yeah, we wouldn't have cancers. Not you personally, the whole culture, the way it's set up. If you're used to working in a barn, you're used to the smells, right?
Right.
If you go to a barn for the first time, you're like, oh my God, what's that? If no one wore deodorant, we would just be used to the smells. But because we're all trying to perfume ourselves, which is giving us cancer,
Right.
smells are odd to us, so we keep deodorant. Better? Better? Better?
The bottom is the worst and it feels the most better.
The worst to the most better. Count me in. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, I'm in. All right. What about here?
Yeah, that's still a spot.
Well, that's a new spot. I mean, I hadn't touched before. I was up here. How old are you?
36.
You're way too young for cancer. This is insane. Better? In here?
Yep, that's the spot.
You're going to thank your friend for the rest of your life for bringing you here today. I've been doing this for 36 years. Still, most of the world doesn't understand it. Better? All right, let's have you sit up. I'm going to work on your back. Can you get up? Can you keep your legs out straight? Is that okay? Good. Okay, does that bother you?
Yeah. Oh, I had spine surgery, so I had to remove a tumor from my C7 last June.
I think
I
this
forgot about
country,
that.
this country needs to relook at how it lives its life. Better?
Yeah,
And here, does that bother you?
no,
Here? And here?
a little bit.
That's your kidneys.
Oh, that's probably why it
Yeah.
bothers me.
Better?
Yeah.
Here?
No,
No problem with your neck?
not right there.
And here?
Yep.
Better?
Oh, yes.
So that's me barely touching you, but it's your whole muscle relaxing and releasing. All right, so tell me more about this shoulder. Where do you still have pain in it?
On the actual spot, there's no thumbs.
On the oh, I feel that. Okay, you let go. So the pain radiates up the shoulder or stays right there?
It's kind of like just localized on the shoulder part.
From 1 to 10, how much pain were you in when you got on my table?
5.
Okay, so we'll check in a minute when I'm done with this. Let go of your toes. Yeah, there you go. Like monkeys, we hold on with our feet. How long ago did you get cancer?
September 2021. They told me I had 6 months to live, so
Well, if they weren't right about that, maybe they're not right about this.
maybe hopefully that's the right assumption.
Let's say faithfully.
But I also didn't do all the things they told me to do either, so.
You're still here.
Yeah.
When you say hopefully, hope opens the door, but only faith walks through it, right?
Oh, I believe.
Yeah, so don't say hope, say faith. Because we're always listening to ourselves. All right, now move your arm around. How does the pain feel now?
Better?
So is it still at a 5?
I mean, until I move it more, I can't really tell, but it feels better than it did when I laid down.
Okay, so if you can give me more direction, I can go deeper into it and get all of it. So
It's like right here.
I understand that, but when you say move it around, where do you feel the pain?
Right here when
Okay. Okay, move the arm around again.
Okay, I could move it.
Yeah.
Further direction, more range of motion.
The chiropractor just showed
The
up.
better terminology.
What if you could go to every single specialist doctor there was, all in one person, and get it all fixed in 15 minutes.
Sign me up.
I just did, you're here. Okay, relax your shoulder, put it down, there you go. All right, let's see how much more movement we just got.
I'll put mine in before.
Okay, relax. Yeah, even you, that hurt. Okay, one more time.
Usually I can not put it up that high.
You're welcome. Isn't that fun?
Yeah.
Nothing happened, but now you can move your arm.
Yeah.
But I didn't do anything. No scalpel.
And that's why I didn't have surgery in the first place. They wanted to replace the bone from here to here and put a prosthetic in and tell me that I would never be able to raise my arm. But they said it would look pretty and it could hang there. I was like, oh wow, that sounds great.
It's like the doctors that want to put a size D cup in your breast because it'll make them feel good.
They were like, well, we could just chop it off here. I'm like, oh, let's do that for sure.
Thank God you said no.
They said, you can always do the surgery at a later date.
You know, many people come to me and say, I'm about to get into a wheelchair because of A, B, and C, and 30 minutes later, they're not in pain anymore.
Well, they also told me it wasn't going to heal because of the tumor. They said there's no way your bone's going to heal properly because of the tumor.
Okay, what I just did for you, it's all going to heal now.
And then the tumor went away. And I was like, oh.
All right, let's try it one more time.
More.
I love more. More makes me happy.
Yeah, it is more. It's weird.
I love weird. Weird makes me happy. Does that bother you?
Yes.
Did Amber come today? She didn't come? Your sister didn't come today?
She's in Barton Springs.
Oh. Okay, does that feel better? In here?
No,
No problem? In here? In here?
a little bit.
Open your eyes and look at me. Okay, is that better? In here?
Yes.
That's TMJ, all the stress, right? Has to go somewhere. We lock the jaw because the brain starts going off. At least it's a nice ring.
It's warm.
Someone's trying to get in touch. Okay, open and close your jaw. Feel better? Looser?
That's
Weird.
I grind my clothes, so
Do you sleep with a mouth guard?
No.
Should definitely get a mouth guard.
yeah.
And then you can come see me a few more times and you won't have that anymore. Does that bother you?
No.
Does that bother you?
No.
In here?
No.
In here?
A little bit.
Better?
Mm-hmm.
Now, because you didn't come in with your back, well, you did with your shoulder. We saw that feel better, but you can't really stand up and get off the table and say, oh my God. Well, I mean, you can with your shoulder, but you have to promise, and I know your friend that brought you, that you let me know how those blood tests and scans come out, because I have great faith that they will be quite different.
Me
Okay?
too. Thank you.
Yeah, it's a pleasure.
I appreciate it more than you know.
I'm so happy that I could help serve.
Thank you.
Yeah, you're welcome. You know what your job is now? To Tell all your friends that are ill and sick and have cancer and their necks hurt where to go.
I will.
Instead of getting limbs cut off.
Yes, exactly. I agree.
How much fun is that?
Yay.
It's really fun, isn't it? Especially when it's someone who doesn't know me, because that look on their face is kind of like, wait, what? Michelle Stock? Michelle Stock? Oh, I know you. You're the hockey or soccer player.
Hockey player.
Hockey player. I saw you last year, right?
Yeah.
How nice to see you again. Well, I've seen you before, so you know the drill. Now, when I saw you the first time, you were in incredible pain.
Yeah.
And you didn't believe that you would ever get any help.
Yeah.
And you were shocked.
Yeah.
How are you doing now?
I'm good. My hip's starting to act up again.
Mhm.
And then now I'm having GI symptoms with like random vomiting for no reason, no pain, just on and off.
You're getting too tight, yeah.
Migraines.
Do you have a migraine right now?
No.
What's your pain level right now, between 1 and 10?
On my head?
Your head, you want to start with your head. Pain level in your head,
I mean, I don't have any pain in my head right now.
pain level in your hips.
6.
6. Okay, well, let's lay down and see if we can't move that way down. Do you remember?
What?
Neck down. So let me know if you feel anything odd or weird.
Yes.
Any of that?
No.
And here?
Yep.
You feel that?
Yeah.
And now?
No.
Gone? Gone or better?
It's gone.
And any of that?
No.
In here?
Yes.
I have to learn her English. No, yes. I remember that tattoo. We discussed that tattoo.
Yeah.
What's his name?
Smike and slowly.
Better?
Yes.
In here?
Mhm.
That hurts?
Yeah.
In here?
A little.
In here?
No.
You don't feel much anyway.
Yeah.
If I remember correctly, you were on a lot of medication when you came in.
No. Well, I was taking a lot of like NSAIDs for like all my knee surgeries.
You're the mom? My goodness. Has the healing that I did for you last year helped?
Yes.
Well, that's good news, the way you use your body. I mean, you abuse your body
Yes.
in the name of fun.
Yes.
What if we had hospitals with a surgery room that had chemo? But it's pretty at least. Chemo, surgery to cut limbs off and a room for blessings, right? What if there was a room where you could go where they could just say a blessing and you healed? And for those who had faith, they didn't have to have their limbs cut off or chemo put in their bodies or be put on medications for the rest of their lives. Better? Better?
Yes.
I've trained doctors and nurses on 6 continents all over the world to do this, but it's still not enough. We need more. Does that bother you? In here?
Yeah.
In here?
No.
And now?
Still there.
Still there? Does this bother you?
No.
In here?
No.
In here?
Yes.
Is that better?
Yes.
In here?
Yes.
Better?
Well, that really hurt.
Here?
Yeah.
You're fine now?
Yes.
Okay. I'd love to have a conversation with you.
No.
Yes. No. Yes.
Yep.
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 Better? Better? Look at your lips not doubled over.
A little bit in the middle.
Still in here?
Yes,
Better, worse?
actually worse.
And does that bother you?
Yes.
Does that bother you?
No.
In here?
No.
Okay, better now? In here?
Mhm.
Good. And this one is still not better.
It's like a little better, but not.
We got like 5 words out of you. Better now? No. Tell me when you start to feel heat, tingling, or pressure, and where you feel it. Not yet? Anyone in the room feeling this?
Yes. Pressure a little bit.
You guys are like, you know this is interactive? We're all real. It's not just me. It's not a TV show. You're all looking back at me like I'm in a box. Raise your hand if you can feel this in your body right now. Yeah. When you turn a light on in a room, everyone gets the light.
It's getting warm.
Where is it getting warm?
In the same spot. Right?
Yeah. Pressure yet?
A little bit.
Isn't that funny how we're so trained to go and watch things like we're separate from? You watch it like you're not in the same room. Better now?
Yes.
Say thank you. You look at me like. No problem? Here? Here? So your hip, move your leg around. Show me where the hip, move this leg. When does the hip start hurting? Right where?
Here.
Right there? And does that hurt? Here? Here?
Yeah.
Here?
No.
So it's
Well,
in
yeah,
here?
yes.
Okay, all right, just had to find it. Okay, how do you feel that your hip hurts? When you're bending or lift your knee? I want to see if we've released it or not.
It's sometimes when I'm walking and then if I can't like go out like wide. Like usually.
So you won't know right now if it's better.
If I sit like this, that hurts.
That hurts right now?
Yes, like here.
It hurts in there?
Yeah.
Is the pain starting to release? Yes or no?
Yes.
So I used to say to my kids, yes or no? Do you want dinner? Yes or no? Is the pain gone or still there?
It's still there, but like I'm going down. I can feel my leg going down further.
Okay. Even more?
It's getting less.
Okay. No pain now? Is it more on the right side or both sides evenly?
Just the right side.
So the left side doesn't hurt?
No, I didn't have any injury to it.
You just injured the right hip?
Yep.
generally when one hip goes out, the other will compensate and you'll get pain on the other side too. Turn on your side facing this way. We're gonna check your sciatic. Bottom leg straight, top leg bent. Yep, just like that. Excuse me. And here. No pain. And here. And here. A little. And here.
No.
And here.
Yes.
And here.
Yep.
Okay, is that better?
Yes.
Better?
Yes.
Better?
Yes.
Here?
Yeah. Better.
Better? Here?
A little.
A little pain, sorry. And here?
None.
Great. Okay, other side, please. Bottom leg straight. Here? No pain? No problem? Yeah, you're not kidding. Didn't compensate. All right. All right, let's sit you up. No pain, no problem.
Left side.
Left side. Better?
Yes.
And here?
Right side.
Equal opportunity. Better?
Yes.
Problem here?
No.
And here?
Yep. Both sides.
Better?
Yes.
And here?
No.
No problem. That anxiety? Better? So that ear point, anyone who's got anxiety or any kind, the next thing that goes out is the jaw, right? The TMJ. Problem? Really, no problem there? Or here?
Yep.
Yeah. It hides somewhere in there. Or here?
It's little.
In here?
Both side.
Migraines.
Mm-hmm.
Better?
Still a little on the side.
Is that good? Better now? In here? No problem in here?
There's like
And there's no problem there?
a little.
Yeah, so when we get migraines, a lot of times the neck will clamp down in the back and then the blood flow will stop and then the nerves will create inflammation in the lobes. The veins will collapse or inflame and the migraine will start. So this point in the back of the neck right here, when we open that, it's going to really help stop the beginning of that ball rolling where the migraine comes in through. And you guys are learning all of these different things. So it's good to be here. Some of my healers are here today. You see them wearing the shirt from my academies. They're here learning this, training in it. Some of you are neonatal nurses and some of you are doctors, mamas. What is it you do again, Nini? Or did? Before?
Me?
Yeah?
I'm a microbiologist.
Microbiologist, yeah. So it's getting in everywhere. It's not just moving in one direction. Okay, better? You get to get off the table and tell us how you're feeling. My favorite part. Can you do that stride thing that you said brings the,
This?
yeah,
Yeah, I can't normally do that, I can only go here.
and
So
you,
I can go all the way.
touchdown! Isn't that fun? You spend a few minutes on the table and your pain is gone. It's like, why'd you bring me?
Didn't know you were a second.
Okay, what does that say?
Yes.
Yes, yes, come on down. Muscle fatigue, foggy head, headache, lack of sleep. You got a few things going on there, huh, Mama? Laying on the table on your back. Have I ever seen your mom before?
No, but you've seen me.
Yeah, you look familiar. When did I see you?
Here. I came here, Jacob's home about a month and a half, 2 months ago.
Oh, welcome back.
He did 2 sessions.
Good. You came, you brought your mama. That's the way it's supposed to work.
That's right.
Hi. Did she speaks English?
Of course.
Oh, okay. Well, you looked at me like you weren't comprehending.
It's a shock.
So I'm gonna touch all the different body parts. You told me like if this hurts. Yeah, I like that. Okay, you don't have to tell me so much. Your body is telling me. And we'll just go through little by little and see if we can make it better. Okay? Any of that a problem?
No.
No problem.
Not today, but the other day, several times, 2 last fingers.
Her toes hurt?
Lock.
They lock.
Some parts just lock.
Relax your foot. Neck down, foot relaxed. So many orders. If this is coming from her foot, hopefully that will help. If it's coming neurologically, we'll see when I get up there. Maybe just cramping. Are you just cramping?
What does that mean?
Cramp on the whole function.
Yeah,
Oh, okay, yeah, it's just a cramp. Okay.
Different parts.
Okay, and here?
it's okay.
Okay, and here? No problem. Ah, okay. Ah, okay. Ah, okay. Like a doll you touch. Okay, better? You're reacting like you remember it's gonna hurt, so just take a breath. Is that better? Is that better? Is that better? See how the mind just wants to react because it already thinks it's gonna hurt. So we want to get present to what's happening. Okay, so that's much better. Good, that helps. But I believe you. That was very painful. Now it's not. A little bit? No problem? No problem. So your liver? How's your sister doing from her healing yesterday?
I think that's why she took the moment in Park Springs. She's.
Going through it
Yeah.
to feel that much better?
Yes.
Someone with,
It's here now for her. So,
those were way too many ailments for a young girl. Way too many ailments.
the bus on the side,
Nene and them were in the hotel, so they had a nice conversation. She's been texting me. She's got a lot of gratitude to this group, so thank you.
Yeah, it's not okay to see young girls with that kind of medical ailment, all of those medical ailments. You're supposed to be off having fun, meeting boys, or raising families, or building businesses, not dealing with body parts falling off, falling out of her. Really? Okay, no, don't react. Still painful? Little bit? All right, can you feel heat or tingling or pressure inside of your liver right now? A little heat? I'm just gonna go clean your liver for a second, okay? Any pressure yet? More heat? Less heat? Good. Is that better now? Good. No problem? No problem? Let's check your lungs. Ay, ay, ay. You react like you're very afraid of pain. Yeah. Okay, is that better? Good. Happy to hear it. Any problem with your fingers? No. Here? No problem? No problem? In here? In here? Can we have you sit up? Is that okay? All right, now we're gonna work on your back where you have physical muscular pain, all right? Does this bother you?
No.
In here? In here? In here? Yes, no? Yeah. Better? Did she say yes?
Yes,
In here?
it's good.
It's good. That's gonna make it even better. 1 second, and it all goes away. Thyroid, no problem? She has a problem with her thyroid?
Yes.
Does this bother you? In here? In here? What's her problem with her thyroid?
There's thyroid medicine.
She's on the medicine.
Yes.
Yeah, well, that's why it's not testing.
I see. Okay.
So if the medicine puts the body into an operational state of working,
I see.
it's not going to test out of order to me.
Okay.
Does that make sense? So I can do a healing for her thyroid, but that's why it's not testing.
Okay. Yeah.
Can you sit forward so you're not resting on your arms? Does that bother you to do that? Okay, because when you're sitting back, you're holding these muscles and it's harder for me to get in. Are these your friends? You guys hoping to get up here? What's going on with you?
My thyroid,
What's going on with you?
allergies, immune system. And your eye.
What's going on with your eye?
I mean, I got in a car wreck like 20 years ago and I can't see. So I don't,
Are you blind in that eye or it's blurry?
it's blurry. Very, very blurry.
What's going on? I just just moved to Austin. What's going on with Austin? 100 people, 140 people RSVP. When you said if you're 5 minutes late, the doors will be closed.
That's Austin.
Is that Austin? We were so worried about a stampede. Huh? Oh, okay. So as it's ending, they'll get it? All right, I've done a healing for your thyroid, but because you're on the medication, it's not testing, so let's see. When you go to the doctor, if your numbers are better, then that's great. In here. Is that better? You're so cute. When people are in a lot of pain, they can be very nasty. So
Yeah.
I deal with a lot of nasty coming in and sweetness going out. But she's sweet coming in and sweet going out. No problem? In here? Ah, in here? But no, it's all better, all done. The shot took 1 second and it's all done. The muscle's released and you're gonna feel better. I'm just calming it down for you. And here, problem? After you're done wanting to slap me, you're gonna be very happy. Now open and close your mouth. So much better, right?
Yes.
Yeah, all I'm doing is releasing that muscle that's way too tight. Kind of fun. Got your jaw back. Is this a problem? In here? In here? In here? Well, it looks like you're cooked. I've given you your healing. Did you have physical ailments when you got on the table? Did any body parts hurt?
Is there any particular part that hurts? She had open heart surgery, so because they pulled the vein from her leg, there are some parts that are numb.
On her leg?
It's on her leg, yeah.
Can you lay down for me? You want to come this way? Are you comfortable? Okay. So it's numb here,
And done.
here,
Yeah.
and here,
All the
and here,
Yeah.
and here, all numb. Let's see if we can make it all numb. It's really fun to do this for a living, because you just get to watch head down. You just get to watch, you get to watch miracles. You get to watch smiles on people's faces and pain go away. Okay, is this still numb?
The higher part is better, the lower part
Still not better.
better.
It's better.
Yeah, it is better.
Okay, this is not better,
That is better, yeah.
and this is better,
Yeah.
and this is better,
Yeah.
and this is better,
Yeah.
and this is better,
Yes.
and here? Where is it still numb?
She's saying the lower part
This
is
part.
a little bit less better than the top.
Okay,
The
so
top even
that's
more faster.
right here is still numb.
The still is not, yeah.
Okay. Getting it out of it was the hard part. Healing it is the easy part. And you're feeling better from your healing on Friday, yeah?
I am.
Well, you cornered me to tell me all about it. I love that. Your whole left side of your neck was gone?
It's my entire neck that has been forever in pain. And
And how much pain are you in right now?
So I'm pretty relaxed right now. Well, it's a big.
She had a 15-minute healing her whole life. Terrible pain. That's your wife.
Yes. 30 minutes.
30 minutes. She had a 30-minute healing.
Yeah.
It's nice. And how was your healing?
I haven't felt my hip. I guess that's an inside.
You mean you felt your hip, you just haven't felt the pain in your hip?
Yeah, it wasn't pain, but started to have discomfort in it.
Mhm.
And I've been okay, so I took Friday.
And yours was 15 minutes. I'm so happy for you. He's just having that. Well, but you gave him a shot. I mean, there's got to be a shot. Okay, is this better? Is this better?
Yes.
Okay, so now you can't say you're numb there. How many years were you numb there?
It's been only a year ago.
A year, you had the heart
A year
attack?
and a few months I had the surgery. And also the blood pressure pills all give me a lot of itchiness.
Itchiness.
And changed it, but it's still such.
Does this bother you? And does this bother you? Wonder what the allergy is. I give him an A for effort. You know, a lot of people won't.
I don't.
How long have you been married?
10 years, but it was 2 hours driving over here. She's,
Bitching and complaining.
well, this has gone on for a year.
Is it he that's in pain or you?
He is, but.
So he wanted to be called on first, or he doesn't believe
He
that this
doesn't.
is possible?
He doesn't.
Yeah, well, some people are also married to their pain.
Oh,
You know, they want a knife and they want what they were told as a little boy or girl, this is the way you heal. And don't tell me anything different because I wasn't trained to believe it. We're seals. So some people just,
Mark says he doesn't want surgery.
he doesn't want surgery, but he also doesn't want to heal. I mean, he's been sitting here for an hour watching people heal. He can agree not to believe that it's happening, but does he think I spent the day hiring actors to entertain this strange man I don't know?
I certainly don't, but I don't.
Interesting how the brain works, how the mind works, right? You just want to push out what you haven't been trained previously to believe. But you got him here, and that's the beginning. Maybe it's not till his next life that he goes, I want something other than a knife. But
But I tell my husband, I'm not good this lifetime.
I'm gonna get in here for
well, you know where I am. I'm not here a lot, but when I'm here. So I just worked on the allergy for you. Let's just see how your lymph nodes are doing. That's so good. Is that better? Good. In here? No problem? Good, so it's only the one lymph node. All right, so you get to report back how mom's doing. Great that the numbness is out, and we'll see how the rest of it worked out. Okay? It's my pleasure. It's my pleasure. Oh, God bless you. God bless all of us. How about, my favorite one is God bless God. Who blesses God? We gotta bless the blesser. It's so. It's so. Well, you could say hat, umbrella. God doesn't care what you call him.
Yeah.
All right. Aguilera, just kidding. Come on down. Neck instability, pain mostly on right side, numbing in box. Oh, index and thumb. Okay.
I'm getting a little better.
Just from sitting here? Good.
I'm energetic.
Wonderful. But you're also short. You have to figure out how to get on the table. Uh-oh. I know just the person to help you. Where's the cramp?
On my calf.
This calf?
Yep.
Tell me when it's gone. It's not gone?
It's gone.
Okay. But I want a little extra.
I'm sore, I think, all over. It's inflammation. That did not hurt. All the toes, yes. That mid step, no.
Okay, does it feel better?
Yes.
Good. And these toes? No
Big
problem?
toe and pinky.
The big toe and pinky. Okay, does that feel better?
Yes.
Wonderful. And here?
No.
Ow!
Yes.
Okay, better?
Still hurts.
The same amount?
Yeah, about.
And here?
Better.
And here?
A little better.
Is that better now?
A little better. Maybe it's coming up from further up or
Maybe I'm headed there.
something.
Okay, is that better?
That hurts a little, not a lot.
A little, not a lot. Okay, is this better now?
Yes.
Okay, so one doorway was shut, the other one wouldn't open. And here?
Not bad.
Not bad.
That hurt. Oh, that hurt. That hurt too.
You need a turn. It's private.
I'll never turn it down.
My God, the pain and discourse you're in.
She said she's feeling pain in her calf now that she's not feeling pain in her
Yeah,
calf.
it's just strange, I didn't walk in here.
But that'll release. If that's coming from me, that'll release in moments. Is it already released?
Just going straight up one night. It's weird.
Still?
It's better, it's feeling better right now.
Yeah, it's going to release. You're just having a healing. At the end of 2 hours, everyone's had a healing. Even if you don't want it, you've had a healing. Are you freezing? Should I turn the air down? Here.
No, I'm good. I'm good. Thank you.
Jacob, you want to, or at least you want to turn it up in the back? Now, since we know it cleaned from up here, we'll start on this one. Yeah. Some people just love to feel pain. Stretching? Once I do the healing, yeah, but right now we're just opening those doorways and those blocks so the blood and oxygen can flow. so the muscles don't cramp and shut down on you. And all your female organs are involved. Okay, is that better now? Okay. Yeah, you're addicted to the pain, huh?
I hope not.
It's a little better.
That is 14 days.
Wonderful. How long has it been since you felt that? It's been a while, yeah. Is your calf all better now?
I'm literally feeling it. You're here.
Yeah, it's just moving. You thought you had to be up here to have the healing. All right, better? Better? Oh, look, we've got a better. But. Yeah, it's shocking to find out we're all connected. We're not only all connected to our own bodies, we're all connected to each other's bodies. If you're at a funeral, every single person is upset. If you're at a baby shower, every single person is happy, right? Someone from a baby shower walks into a funeral, it feels incredibly odd, but we just organically become, you hear about women that live in a house together, they all get their periods at the same time. That's how connected we are, but we're trained to believe intellectual, conceptual ideas that don't make sense to us, so we just sort of go brain dead because we can't follow it. We don't know how to be connected to our own bodies. If you're not connected to your body, mind-body connection, if you're not, it's like leaving your house unattended and going to the mall, leaving the front door open, the bad guys come in. But if you have mind-body connection, you can actually take care of not allowing free radicals in. Better? Better? And now here? Oh!
Squishy.
Squishy.
It hurt. It hurt.
Squishy. It's a new one.
More on the right. My right side is usually the one that's wonky.
Better?
Yes.
Lungs? Everything. So you missed no body part.
So
You just walked around for years in pain thinking that there was no way to help yourself.
what happened was I went back to working in healthcare and my body's telling me
What do you do in healthcare?
I'm an occupational therapy assistant.
Why don't you start your own practice? Why don't you come here and learn to do this
Yeah.
and then start your own practice and then you can have your own consciousness in there. We all know medicine doesn't work anymore in hospitals. I mean, doctors aren't allowed to use stethoscopes anymore. They're not allowed to touch at least in California,
Oh, wow.
but not only in California. They're not allowed to physically touch their patients anymore. Touching is the most incredible sport we have on the planet to create interaction, yeah, to send a message of love, of kindness, of care. Better? Your reactions are priceless. Being a physical therapist, you're using your body. And if your mind, body, and spirit isn't connected at the same time, your body's getting used and abused. You have to be, it's just like if you go to a restaurant and you eat food and the guy that made the food was angry, you're eating anger, the energy in the food. Well, it's the same as if they're mistreating you and you're taking care of someone who's in pain, who's being rude. You're not either side, you're at the in-between. So the body gets all of the negativity. Is that better?
And it, I try best to protect myself, but it's not.
I guarantee you it's not enough. I've touched your body.
Yeah.
Better?
Yes.
You use your thumbs a lot at work?
For a lot of things, yeah.
Better? Okay, sit up for me. So what was your pain level like in your body when we started today?
Well, to me, like a 4.
Oh, that's not bad. You had cupping?
Yes. That's why. Feels good.
Good. So your lower back?
Yeah, started right poke right there.
Where I poked. I'm barely touching you. It feels like a poke. Amos, you think this is cool? You're hiding over there in the corner. Do you have any ailments?
Not really, not necessarily. I just can't watch them.
Can you feel any of this in your body?
A little bit.
Is it blowing your mind? Amos is a wonderful young man helping me with my home, so I'd love to get back. Better? In here? Pain?
A little bit, not too much.
Better?
Yes.
In here?
Oh.
This is it's like putting trash in the trash can and never taking the trash out.
Oh my goodness. And
We're
I'm
taking the trash out today. Better?
Yes.
In here?
It's that first little bit, right there.
Better?
Oh, my right side is the one that's messed up, sorry. Oh my
Why are
gosh.
you sorry?
Ah.
Don't worry.
Okay.
Be happy.
Let go.
Better?
Mm-hmm.
Sorry.
Mm.
No, it's all better.
Mm-hmm.
In here? How's your midsection now?
It's just like one hip. It's weird.
Now it's on your hip?
Just move it around.
So you can just come hang out in my house every day and have a healing. You don't actually have to get on the table. Remember the first time you came? Remember when the first time you came? You said, I feel none of this.
Yeah.
Now you can sit across the room and feel it.
Yeah, it's true.
That's how quickly the mind connects. You were having the same healing last time. You just didn't know how to interpret it. Better? No problem? Did we find a place with no problem?
Yeah, this side's usually okay.
God spared you one side.
Mm-hmm.
And now? In here? In here? Would you guys like to have your chakras balanced?
It's right here.
Yes, no?
Yes.
A group yes?
Yes.
Okay, and everybody that's observing, you're gonna have your chakras balanced next too. So that hurts?
Yeah, it was back here.
Better? In here? Can you take your glasses off for me? In here? Here? Here?
No.
My God, we found a body part. The whole head.
It was the back.
I'm impressed. Look at that. What place that hasn't been abused? What happens is it goes neurologically through your pathology and it sends it down to the body as that physical abuse, not externally like someone hit you, but the emotionality of it feels like it. Yeah, well that's, yeah, it's a heck of a lot. In here,
Oh, yes.
relax your hands. You can clean your glasses in a minute. Better?
Yeah, that's
All right, sweet pea. You have been cooked like a turkey. Yeah, you're gonna be a little bit queasy tonight, maybe. You're going to be, your body's gonna be a little bit kind of like you had a good workout. Tomorrow you might be a little sore, and the next day you'll feel much better. And when you want your next healing, you know where to come. Yeah, it's a pleasure. It's an honor to be able to help another fellow human being. So you're all going to stand up, and I'm going to work on,
I'm standing in front of the table.
no, because the camera's there.
Oh, we're just gonna move the table back so you can stand in front of it.
You want me to stand in front of the table?
In front of the massage table.
Okay, as you like. I follow directions. Yes? So if all of you don't mind coming this way and standing back behind, so all of you on the side, the whole room doesn't mind moving this way. I'm gonna be balancing your chakras from here. And then you can go back to all your chairs in a minute. Raise your hand if you've been able to feel this energy today. Okay, so you're definitely going to feel this going into your body. Do me a favor, just move this with me that way. Yeah, let's just get this over here. Thank you so much. Now you're stuck.
Crystals.
Thank you. Crystals are fine. They came from Mother Earth. They're fine. So you're going to be able to feel this. If you can't feel it, and everybody online is having a chakra balancing as well, you just want to stand there and turn toward me. You're not in front of someone because it's going to go all the way back through. Maybe they can't see, but they can feel it. If you, okay, you can move that way 1 inch. You're fine. That's fine. If you can't feel it, you're still having the healing. If you can feel it, you're going to start to feel heat, pressure, or tingling in your first chakra right now. So when you start to feel that, raise your hand. Isn't that fun? You guys aren't feeling it yet? Raise your hand. I talk for 2 hours without stopping. You can raise your hand when you start feeling it inside of you. So I'm getting inside of your first chakra right now. When your chakras are balanced, your entire life works out differently. It's really important to balance your chakras. I balance my chakras every single day, at least once a week. All right, now I'm going to start cleaning it. You're going to start to feel swirling, swishing, movement, pressure. How many of you are feeling pulled forward or pushed back? Yeah, that's your body unwinding. This thing that they told you doesn't exist, even in Walt Disney, it does. We're here. It's happening. All right, cleaning your first chakra. Yeah, you can move forward. Your husband can feel it out in the parking lot. He's like, I feel nothing. I don't. It's not happening. They come slow. Listen, some of you are paper, you burn quickly. You just get it. Some of you are wood. It takes a little longer, but you burn. Some of you are cement. It takes even longer, but you burn. Some of you are marble. It takes even longer, but eventually everybody burns. This is what your own nature is. You're born into this. You can't be disconnected from it. Your mind can be in the way. That's it. All right, going into your second chakra. You okay? You want me to sit down?
Yeah, it's really intense for a second.
When your first chakra is shut down, it's a very dangerous place because the soles of our feet, our souls are on our feet because they're connected into Mother Earth. If you need to sit down, you want to lay on the table?
Okay. It's good. It's so good. Thank you.
She cries hysterically. It's so good. It's going into your second chakra, right under your belly button. Raise your hand when you start to feel that. Pressure, heat, tingling, movement, pulled forward, pushed back. All of you are having your chakras balanced at the same time. It can't be healthier than that. You can't have war and discourse where you have peace. PIECE is war, thoughts of separation. PEACE is co-creating, community, coming to unity. We're all individually together. We may have different thoughts, but our unity is together, so we have room for each other. Cleaning your second chakra. So you might be feeling swirling, pushing, pulling, pressure, dizziness. Think you're going to fall over? Please sit down. It's a hard floor. Can Can you feel it over there? Good. Can you feel it over there? Good. Can you guys feel it back there? Good. Wonderful. All right, going into your third chakra. See, I don't know how to put a lampshade on, but I can do chakra balancing. He's gonna help me put the lampshade on my body in a minute. All right, I'm in your solar plexus now. Those of you that have acid reflux problems, stomach problems, this is really gonna help. I'm in the causal body, I'm in the causal world, not the hard world, not the three-dimensional world. But it's like how would you say it? Like a shot glass that sits in a beer. There's gotta be a better way of saying that, but I don't know how else to say it. So your hard body sits in the causal world. I'm working in the causal body, but your hard body is getting the benefit of it as that releases. All of your stomach issues can release. When the soles of your feet are connected to Mother Earth, and you're getting nutrition from Mother, when you walk barefoot outside in wet soil, in the grass, you're actually detoxing and receiving nutrients from Mother Earth. All the inflammation in your body, not all of it, but a lot of it can come out just by walking barefoot outside. When your chakras are balanced, your soles connect to Mother Earth, your crown chakra connects to Father Sky. You're connected between Mother and Father and protected. So when your chakras are in balance, it's incredibly important to the vibrancy of the health of the longevity of your body. We're all being told to take more supplements and more medicines and run faster and longer. But if you balance your chakras, all of that's happening organically. Yeah, then exercise is great. Water is great. All of those nutrition, going out in the sun is great. The connection is everything. All right, balancing your third chakra, your solar plexus. When your first three chakras are out of balance, you find yourself needy, greedy, wanting, working too hard for too little. Put your hands down, sweet pea. You got cancer. You need this more than everyone. When your first three chakras are in balance, you find things happening for you, coming to you, working effortless instead of effort-driven or effortful. Those first three chakras are incredibly important to have in balance. Any kind of female disorders or stomach issues or upset stomachs, all of that is going to begin to relax and release and get better medically as the chakras are balanced. All right, going into your heart chakra now. I'm going to do my best to get everybody in the same heartbeat in a moment, but let's get in first. This is like a magic show. We all have the same heartbeat. We all have the same heartbeat, they just all pound differently. Beat to their own drum. All right, how many of you can feel me in your heart? Raise your hand. Great. Everybody online, if you're standing just in front of the camera, receiving this just like everyone in the room, you should be feeling exactly the same thing. This has nothing to do with distance or a computer. We're multidimensional. We are not separate or disconnected. You're having the same balancing. How many of you feel swirling in your heart now, or pressure, pulled forward or pushed back? If you have chakra balancing with me every week, like mercury in a thermometer, you're going to start to feel all of that light starting to climb from the bottom of the first chakra all the way up. The body gets used to being in balance, just like for most of you, you're used to being out of balance. All right, let's see if we can create a heartbeat in unity for all of you. So you're going to start to feel a beat and a pulse. I tell you to raise your hand when you can feel it, but my eyes are shut, so. All right, how many of you can feel that? Great. Beautiful. Coming to unity is one of the most incredible sports on this planet, or any planet in my opinion. All right, going into your throat chakra. Guys that have sore throats, neck problems, thyroid problems. This is really going to help. When your throat chakra is out of balance, you find no one's listening, your messages aren't heard, you don't feel valued for your voice, your own personal reality, and what brought you to this planet to share what you came here to share. When your throat chakra is in balance, you find people listening in to hear what you have to say, value in who you are and your own message, whatever it is. Really important to have your throat chakra balanced and connected to your other chakras. Oh, he's coming back. He's going to think this is even weirder. Well, we'll see. All right, cleaning that throat chakra. It's like, I need AC, so I'm going anyway. All right. How many of you feel like you need to cough or pressure in your throat? Yeah, that's fear. When we cough, it's our throat being restricted, shutting down, trying to protect anything that we think we don't have a right to say or feed or share. Moving into your third eye. It's all good. You're learning too. It's for everyone involved. All right, going into the third eye. The most important thing you have is your intuition, right? When you use your five senses, smell, taste, touch, sight, sound, it's like picking up a cup of coffee with one finger. It's never going to work to feel something or hear something or see something. But when all five chakras are operating as one, it becomes a hand. It can feel and fill and move and interact with in a whole different way. Instead of using your intellect and doubt to try to figure things out, you find road signs or synchronicities. You find them moving you in the direction you're going, only to be in the wonderment of the experience that occurred as it's occurring. You're no longer trying to get somewhere. You're now finding yourself here in the experience that's occurring. Cleaning your third eye. Again, swirling, pushing, pulling, pressure. You're all having your own experience because each chakra and each body and each personal reality is indicative of their own unity. All of our unities have a right to interact and interconnect. Once they're in balance, then they can attach to other. Not attach like glue, but interact with. Enter the action, interact. All right, everyone dip your head down just a little bit. And back up. All right, going into your crown chakra. You can put your head up. You're fine. I'm in. You just have you dip your head to get in. Once I'm in, dip his head. Give it more credit. All right, going deeper into the crown before I clean it. Just like the soles of your feet from your first chakra, you really want your crown chakra open and connected. When you're connected, the reason the sky is blue is not a color. Blue is always the activity of forever, infinite, going on forever. When you see something blue or depicted in blue, like Krishna, it means it's endless, it's infinite. It has no beginning or end. Father Sky, which we call Father because it's masculine, it doesn't move, it is and is. We call Mother Earth Mother because she's creation, she creates, she created us, the earth got created. Creation is feminine, something that doesn't move, that's stayed, that's powerful without movement is masculine. So we say he and she, but it's not a put up or a put down, it's just whether it's masculine or feminine to give us the direction scientifically of the movement and interaction of how it co-creates. Feminine comes out of masculine, no thing, all things as one thing, no thing. The moment it starts to move, feminine, creation creation comes out of. But creation coming out of feminine coming out of masculine doesn't mean masculine's better. It means one is needed for the other. They are both involved coming out of one another. Your culture has lost its mind or gained a really bad one. You just like to fight everything and label everything and pick a side and argue with each other instead of looking for the source, finding where love is and being interactive to each other to see where you can help serve. Why do you love serving? Because it makes you feel better. Why you love having little kids around, why you love helping a lady across the street, why you love interacting with a puppy, because you get to serve. All right, cleaning your crown chakra. How many of you feel that? How many of you feel getting taller? Beautiful. All right, now I'm going to balance you. First, second, third, heart, throat, third eye, crown. To balance your chakras, I go beyond the Milky Way. When you know where these connections are, and you know how to connect to them and what their medicinal purposes are, it's incredible what's here and available for all of us if we're willing to leave the mind just long enough to have an experience, to go from intellect to visceral, a viscerality instead of an intellectuality, right? But you're all trained in your culture to be intellectual and to think that the more intellect you have, the safer you are. The more intellect people have, the more they suffer because they think they know. They stop investigating. So there you have it. You have all just had your chakras balanced.
Thank you.
Hope you enjoyed it. Thanks, baby. It's just fun. Shall we do one more?
Yes.
What do you think?
Yes.
Sure.
Oh, look, I put Laura's name. Just like that. Lay down. Hop up, lay down. So thyroid?
Yes.
Are there your physical ailments?
So I have plantar fasciopathy in this foot. And then, yeah, just a lot of trauma, been through a lot of loss,
Yeah, loss in terms of
just people.
parents? Yeah.
Husband
Died or left?
died.
How?
He had a heart condition and.
How old was he?
29.
Oh, guys, this is gonna shock the shit out of you. Everyone in this room right now, and not in this room right now, gonna die.
Oh, yeah.
Gonna happen. When we die, shouldn't matter. Really shouldn't. Takes your attention from the present moment. The person that's left gets the experience of what occurred to grow from. Is it comfortable? No, it's why it's called growing pains. It's not called growing joys. It's painful, but our heart can break or it can break open. I have a human behavioral class I've had for 36 years, and certainly this beautiful friend of yours can tell you about it. What you're going to begin to understand is that he's not here in the physical realm anymore, but he's no less here. And when you feel bad about him being gone, you keep him tethered to this planet. He doesn't get to go off and play with Venus or whatever the heck we do when we're not here anymore.
Yeah.
Right? Which we could have a million stories about, but nobody knows. They're all theories, so we might as well stay with being here. When you think about him, just the thought, because when you think a thought, it's not intellectual about him, it's visceral. You feel him, you smell him, it's a sense memory, the whole experience comes flooding back. That's him here. Kleenex? That's him here, he's here. And then you have a negative thought about how he's not here and he's standing right here in front of you and it's like slapping him in the face. So when you interact with that five sensory, visceral, emotional memory, and you can do something your culture hates, you can go to your heart. You're welcome. You can go to your heart and it's going to feel painful because you've been trained to miss things, not to connect to them. But if you go to your heart and you allow yourself that memory, it's going to be even more painful because your intellect is going to say, but he's gone and I don't get to have it anymore. So it's going to want to throw you into a story about missing. But if you can get into a bubble bath or take a long walk or sit quietly or do something the two of you love to do together and interact with him, enter that visceral activity, he will be here. You will see him. You will experience him. You will feel him. He will feel you. And you'll have a relationship in a whole other dimension that your world says is not possible. But no one can take a direct experience from you. So if you have the experience and someone goes, well, that was dumb, you were on LSD, or, you're like, no, I was totally sober and he was here and he was with me and we were interacting. After you have these kinds of experiences, then you don't miss him anymore. When you don't miss him, he becomes part of you. I have, maybe Katie can show you or someone in my office, you know what orbs are? Orbs are spaceships. They're offshore spaceships that energy can get from different planets and different areas. And I just love to read orbs. So not too long ago, I was doing a TV show on Gaia TV. And I was talking to the main director, Sid. And so I was talking about orbs. So he sent me a picture of him with an orb. And I opened up the orb, as I always do orbs, and I looked inside the orb, and it was my father. And you can see the orb yourself today. You can see the picture. You open it up. My dad was a really famous movie star. It's a picture of him in there. You see him in the orb. And it just showed me he died 36 years ago. 37 years ago. Oh my gosh. Today's my twins' birthday. I found out they were a year older today than I thought they were. That's so scary. Boy, aging, right? This picture of my dad in there, when I saw that he figured out how to get to me, because he not only had to get into an orb, he had to get into an orb he knew I would look at. And it's not like a squiggly line that you go, that's my dad. It's a picture of my dad in a suit that he always wore. When I realized that my dad could get to me, I also realized I could get to him. So I do healings in heaven for my dad all the time. These are doorways our culture knows nothing about, and we'll poo-poo. We'll say, oh, you're on ayahuasca, or you're, I've never ingested ayahuasca. I take people on ayahuasca trips all the time. Nobody puts anything in their mouth. They'll throw up and have the whole experience and speak in forked tongue, but they don't ingest anything because we find the wormholes and we interconnect. How long ago did you pass?
10 years.
Yeah, so it's far enough for you to actually have this activity, but still close enough to be tethered to him to keep you from others. So we want to create a unity between the two of you so that he's not gone and didn't do this thing didn't happen to your life that left your vessel empty and alone and lonely and poor me and why me. So that with the two of you interconnected, you could go off to have the journey while in a physical human body intended. Okay?
Yeah.
So your friend can bring you to class.
Okay.
And we can work on that.
Okay.
And right now we're gonna work on your physical body.
Great.
Okay?
Sounds great.
Good. Same team. Any of this?
No.
And this?
Good.
And here?
Good.
Thank you for having really cute pedicure.
That's tender.
Right here?
Yeah.
Is that better?
Yes.
Is that weird?
Yes.
I love it. I love newbies. There's just nothing better. No problem?
No.
And here?
That right there.
Is it a zap?
Yeah.
And here?
A little.
So the energy that I was born with, I'm not positive energy, like I'm an avatar, I'm just a grandma, I'm just a person. But the energy that I have in me is positive. Like if your battery dies in your car and you want to jump it, you get the red thing and the blue thing or the red and the black thing, I don't know, I've never jumped a car. But whatever those things are that you watch the cute men jump, It's the same kind of thing when a guy helps you with a dead battery, he makes him cute, right? It's just cute. It just is. It's the same thing where you have a block in your body. If I touch you and you feel that zap, that's a block. That block will show up as negative energy. That negative energy meets my positive energy, it'll create that zap. That zap shows me where your block is so I can go in and do a healing. Got it?
Got it.
Same page, here we go. Zap gone?
Yeah, that's weird. That's so weird.
Do you think on my tombstone they'll write Candace Silver is weird?
Gifted weird.
Gifted weird. Exactly. Oh my, the names. Oh, the names you get called when you're bringing something new onto the planet. My greatest desire is that 50 years from now I will be so dead, but and so happy that my dad's last name was a color, right? So this will be everywhere on the planet, and no one will remember that a woman created this and created the technology and trained the world, but there'll just be the Silver's healing modality everywhere. And every hospital, I've trained doctors all over the world using this in hospitals, but every hospital will have this modality in it. You don't have a choice before you have a limb cut off, just to have your limb healed instead.
Right there, yeah. Oh, yeah. Yeah.
And in the meantime, you call your friend Amos from Restoration Hardware and he comes over and helps you with the lamp shade. Because we all have value, right? We all have value somewhere. Like the cute guy that starts your car. Okay, better?
Yes.
Better?
Yes.
Better?
Yeah.
Sorry.
Hello.
Oh, hello. You have a little extra weight over you, so I'm just getting the energy to go all the way down.
Perfect.
Better?
Yes.
Better?
Yeah.
Better?
Yes.
Touche! No, touchdown! I'm good. Here?
No.
No problem. In here?
No.
In here?
Yes.
Liver? All that anger and fear. Feel the havoc it wreaks with the liver. How do you guys know each other?
I actually know her from college, and then we both moved back and just reconnected. So
And you called her and said, you have an ailment, come with me?
we've been on a long journey of connecting.
Beautiful. Better?
Yes.
In here?
No.
No problem. And your stomach? Could use a little help from its friend?
Yes.
Okay, here we go. What body part is happening with you right now?
Right in that same area.
Can you imagine if 1,000, 10,000 people just sat in a room together and I healed one person and everyone healed? We're not far away. Next time I do this event, you guys all come back, you bring 2 friends, they bring 2 friends, they bring 2 friends, right? The world is healing together. Of course, yeah. It just depends on who gets called up. Today I'm the healing that you see, but I have thousands of healings online, so you can go find whatever you want to look for. And ooh.
Yeah.
Was that a shock or pressure?
Pressure.
That's your lungs. God bless you. Better?
Yes.
Wonderful. And here? Good. And here? That's your heart. No? Oh, you girls have the same nails now. Everyone. Any of that?
No. There.
You can always tell the women from the 60s because they all were like from Palm Springs, that avocado green furniture. And I think you guys can all tell my age group because we all have nails like this and you guys don't. Better?
Yes.
And here?
Yes.
It hurts?
Yeah.
And here?
Yeah. It's just
Better?
Yeah.
And here?
better.
I'm so weird. It's just so weird. After you've been 3 or 4 times, it's just normal.
It's just normal, yeah.
Then it's like, then you're gonna land a tip, but this is so normal. This is, but they don't.
No, yeah.
Just the it's so weird part. And there? No problem?
A little, it's deeper.
Better?
Yeah.
How are we gonna sit you up?
Huh?
Oh, we're gonna sit you up so I can work on your thyroid, which is what we started with, right?
Yes.
Are you on medicine too?
Mm-hmm. I know, you know.
No one did. It's worth free events. No problem. I'm gonna just do a little bit of a surgery right now, okay? So tell me when you start to feel heat, tingling, or pressure. Where is it running? Where exactly do you feel it?
Like over here.
Okay, I'm running it from that side through to the other side and around to clean the whole thyroid. So let me know when you start to feel that, if you do. What are you feeling now?
I just kind of feel warmth. Like it feels warmth just kind of here.
But it's stopping, it's not going all the way through the other
Yeah.
side. Okay, let me know when it gets to the other side too.
It's starting to feel it here now.
Wonderful. We're just cleaning the whole thyroid node. And your friend is about to take my level too, so she's gonna be able to do this.
I love that.
I mean, she can do it now, but she's just getting stronger and stronger. And because she's a neonatal nurse, she's got all that medical expertise.
Yeah,
Now all of a sudden you're like, I got a good friend.
I do. We dabbled a little.
She's gotta find people to work on to get stronger.
I told her I was her guinea pig.
Yeah, there you go. Just knock on her door every morning. I'm ready.
Yep.
I build them a bike and I teach them how to ride it, but they have to get better at the balance.
I feel it like heat.
Excellent. So we've got it all the way through. Can you imagine you can go be on thyroid medicine for the rest of your life, maybe have surgeries and so many ailments as a result, or even just come out with a few healings?
Yeah, I'll take it.
Yeah. Can you imagine a world that wanted to believe in believing? I always tell people, never don't believe in possibility. Always believe in the impossible. People say, well, that's impossible. I can't believe. I say, always believe the impossible is possible. It just takes a little longer. Yeah. So before you met me, this was impossible. Now it's possible.
Yeah.
And you know what you get to do? Share this with everyone you know, right? Especially when they're on their way to the doctor or hospital. On your way to have something replaced, or a limb cut off, stop by this lady's house.
Mhm.
And then if you don't make it to the hospital, great. If you do, well, at least you gave it a shot, right? All right. Any of that bother you? In here?
Yeah.
That bothers you?
Yeah.
You have sciatic stuff?
A little, yeah.
Is that better?
Yeah.
In here?
No.
In here? In here?
No.
In here?
A little, yeah.
Better?
Yes.
In here?
No.
In here?
No. Yes.
Better?
Yeah.
That's part of the thyroid block.
Mhm.
You don't have anxiety? You just go right to depression?
Yeah.
Straight to the straight.
Yeah.
You get on the elevator.
Yeah.
Just go,
Yes.
literally, she gets on the elevator and she bypasses the floor of anxiety and goes right to depression. It's so interesting how the neurological pathology just kind of trains itself to go. Neurologies, that was your thing.
I thought that though.
Here?
Yeah.
So your anxiety's in your jaw, you have TMJ?
I guess.
Did that hurt?
Yeah.
You're welcome. Relax your jaw. Okay, open and close your mouth. Better? Loose?
Yeah.
No. You guys go get Botox and all this crazy stuff in your jaw when you can just only do that for a quarter of a second.
Yeah.
Problem?
No.
In here?
Mm-mm.
In here?
No.
In here?
No.
You two have been cooked.
Yay.
We have a lot of turkeys. It's a pleasure.
Thank you.
Yeah, it's a pleasure. Now you can say you've truly adventured.
I have.
You've gone beyond what you once believed to be possible. It's wonderful. It's a pleasure to get to share this with anyone and everyone. Because of all my TV shows, of course, we are global. I'm on 6 continents, but it's incredible now that I'm living in Austin to have a hub here and to have a place where you guys know you don't have to have a healing with me on Zoom, which I have throughout the week, and you certainly can, but there's a place to come. So I ask that you share this with your friends who are ill or going through things so that they too have a shot at magic or healing or whatever they want to call this. So I thank you all for coming today and participating. It's my pleasure participating in this event. Have a beautiful rest of your Sunday, or if you're in another part of the globe, okay.